The Sony A7s3, the camera I've been waiting for what seems to be like an age. Now I finally have it in my grubby little paws. There's just a few bits and pieces I've added to the camera to streamline my filming process a little bit better. At the core of this handheld setup is the smallrig cage. Why would I want to add this cage to my camera? Well, not only does it give me a little bit more protection because of the metal frame, but it also gives me options to easily add like an external microphone or a better monitor or even a power bank to it. And if you've seen some of my previous videos, you will know that I've had a bad experience with mounting things to my camera hot shoes. They are still the devil. Every shoe is different and sometimes I'll add or take away certain accessories depending on what I'm filming. So the camera cage I'm using is the smallrig one, part number 2999. It's great that it comes with a mini toolkit and it's magnetized to the bottom of the cage so I can easily take apart and tweak anything I want on the rig as I go. The only additional hardware I've added to this rig is the Atomos Ninja V. By adding this as my external monitor, it allows me to record not only in 4K 60 ProRes, but also ProRes RAW, which is insane. Also, being able to record straight onto an SSD, you can grab a 2TB drive for just a fraction of the cost of an SD card equivalent. Plus, editing in ProRes is like editing through butter. So smooth and it runs like a dream on my computer. Also, I've not even mentioned how amazing the 5-inch screen is. It all helps me make sure I nail my exposure and white balance quickly. If you're interested in how I quickly colour correct my S-Log3 footage from the A7s3, the link to that video is in the description below. The Atomos V itself is protected inside a smallrig cage. I've mounted the Atomos onto a smallrig top handle using a hot shoe adapter and a smallrig monitor mount. I fixed this onto the end like this to give me a little more room for my hand when I'm using the handle. The handle itself tightens very easily to the camera cage via a NATO rail adapter that I've attached to the top of the cage. I'm using a lot of smallrig parts here. I promise I'm not sponsored, I just find this gear really good quality. By the way, if you're frantically writing down all these part numbers, don't worry, there's a link in the description below to all the gear I'm using in this video for this simple little rig. Another small part I've added to this setup is 2 HDMI clamps. This stops me from knocking over or damaging the ports. Replacing the HDMI inputs can be very costly, so I want to make sure I can protect it as much as possible. The HDMI cable I'm using is a 30cm Amazon Basic one. You don't need to fork out lots of cash for this cable as long as it's a version 2 or above. It's more than capable to transfer 15GB for the 4K 60 signal that the Atomos needs. As for sound, I pretty much only use the camera audio for scratch use only. I always record my audio separately, including the backup on my Mix Pre 3. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.